Hello, everyone. We are here live right now. Live now. Let me just check here.
Do you think any of us...
One moment, please. One moment, please. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay. Hello, everyone. We have. Yeah, the lighting looks different. There's some different lights in here. We'll talk about that. Sarah is moderating and AJ is moderating. Thank you, Sarah and AJ. We have Chips Not Chunks, April Coco. We're going to be talking about April Coco and Hetty in a second. Kimberly Barr, Gordon Gott, Lexa Fulmer, Lear BZ, Chips Not Chunks, Karen, Low Flyer, Pat W, Pepe the Frog. Hetty Silovitz is here. Lisa Remo, Sammy Boy, Bunny, Karen, Nan B, Do Your Duty, Kathy Baltmeskis, Gary Eckert, TFG moderator, Madison M. Muhammad Shazaib is here. James Purdy, James Williams, Lisa Remo, Prosy, Roxanne Betke. Hey, Linda Belk is also moderating. Thank you. Funny Bunny is here. Doc Herbalist is here. Dallas Alice is here. A Moment of Lovely. Lauren is Quox. Larkspur, Kimberly Hirschman. I owe a thank you, by the way, to Pepe. Pepe, I haven't even done anything yet, Pepe. But thank you for the sticker, Pepe the Frog. It's very kind of you. Pepe, thank you. So nice of you. Let's see here. Logan 99, Linda Gordon, Gossamer, Siren Muscle, Chips Not Chunks, Javen Kaganik is here. Plan EP. It's Hexen. Zombie Carrots. Christine Life. Prosy thinks it's bright in here. I'll have to compare this picture to what it looked like last night. Cindy Jones, Nissy Angel. Yeah, it's warm here. I have to have the AC on. April says the lighting is nice. Yeah, I'm going to check compared to last night. I'll have to look. Zombie Carrots is here. Oh Hi Bacon, May, Chucky Gold, Chris Wright, Sammy Boy, AM Coffee, It's Hexen, Do Your Duty RN, Kathy Moran, James T. Let me look and see what it looks like on last night's broadcast. You guys have tried to commit to... So this is what it looked like last night. I mean, this is what it looked like. So one thing you'll notice is I think the purple behind me is darker last night than tonight. But that's I'll talk about that. But that's me last night. I mean, I think it's even a little, maybe part of my face is brighter. But if we go back to this, the background is brighter tonight. That's live. Uh-oh. I'm trying to compare the two. I am a little darker. It's weird. I'll tell you what's going on. But also my face is more even. Maybe my face is more evenly lit. Like last night, if you go back to last night and previously, see my face is sort of, part of my face is not very lit. Nicole thinks last night's looks better. Yes, there is more definition in my face right now. That is true. I think there's more definition in my face. I might be wrong about that. I'll explain what the difference is. There's actually more light tonight. Believe it or not, there's more light in the room tonight. So the difference is, by the way, all right, so what the difference is that the overhead light has been installed. So I have more light in this room than I did previously. There's an overhead light in addition to the floor lamp. That's the only difference. There's actually more light now in the room than there was before. Now I could go into my camera settings and try to make some adjustments. But I think what was happening previously is the room was darker. So the lens and the camera were bumping everything up. No, I don't want to turn the overhead light off. Nicole says turn the overhead light off. Why? I like it with more light in here. It's not as depressing and dark. I don't like just having the floor lamp on. It's too dark in here. Yeah, the dark purple, that purple behind me, I've told you this before, was not an accurate representation. The purple actually isn't that dark on the wall. It's just because of the low light situation. The camera and the lens were bumping up the color. All right, Nicole, I'm timing out Nicole. Nicole is being really rude. Nicole keeps complaining about the lighting. And then I told Nicole, Nicole said, well, just turn the overhead light off, which was rude. And I said, no, I don't want to. And then Nicole says, last night's lighting looks better. That's the difference. Nicole, I'm so close to hiding you. I don't need rude people in my chats. I've had it with the rudeness, and it's with AFTV too. So if you want to be rude, I'm going to hide you. I don't care if you donate or you watch. I don't care how long you've watched for. Go ahead, Nicole. Try it one more time. I'll hide you forever. Because I don't have the patience in my life for people being rude, typing at their keyboard in the chat. So go ahead. Be my guest. You don't want to chat ever again, Nicole? Go ahead. Say something rude. You've already said 3 rude things. Say one more. I'll do it. Just give me the chance. I'll do it. I really don't care how long you've been watching the channel for. I just don't need the rudeness. I have no patience for it anymore. See, the other thing is, the way it is last night, I can see why people like that lighting on my face, but that's not really, that almost looks like spot lighting. And the reason like my face looks so bright there is because the camera is bumping up the light because it's in low light. But like I intentionally, I could light this room and have a big bright light shining in my face. I don't want that. It's unpleasant for me. So I like having natural, I like sitting doing these streams in the room as I would naturally light the room. So my face right now is not as bright as it was. I mean, look at how bright my forehead is. But that's not really like accurate brightness of my face. That's more of like, it's almost like, again, like you have a special light lighting up my forehead. So I can see how some people might like that. Hang on a second here. But just to be clear, this is kind of more of a natural look. Also, my shirt is black. My shirt is not blue. Last night I was wearing a blue shirt. See how it's blue? You're not seeing a blue shirt look black. This is a black shirt. But again, this is not a professional lighting setup. I have overhead light, and I have overhead light, and I have my floor lamp. I can try to mess with the camera setting to just try to bump the brightness up a little bit. I don't even remember. I'd have to go into settings, and it's been so long since I went into the settings. What is it, the ISO setting? Hang on. Yeah, I can't remember. Or maybe it's the f-stop setting. I can't remember what the one is that I used to adjust for the brightness. Yeah, f-stop controls the amount of light. I don't know though. I'm trying to. I don't know if I want to mess with this. Right? Bob says in depth of field. Kevin says you probably want to change the ISO. The thing is, I think if you let more light in, it can get a little more blurry. You lose some of the, if I remember right. I'm not going to change the shutter speed. Let's see here. Yeah, if you raise the ISO, I'm reading an article right now, you get a bit of a decrease in quality. But I believe it will bump up the lighting. But I don't know if it's, I mean, I think people are looking at last night and not, I think we should leave this for now. I mean, I think people are used to what it looked like before, last night, and previously. But I think for the moment we should just leave it. And then you can give it a stream or two, and then people can say, oh, I like it or I don't like it or whatever. But I don't really want to start messing with it because people are used to the old lighting. And then we don't give it a chance the way it is. I think it's fine for this stream. Let's see here. I can't remember with the ISO. I have ISO sets the amount of light needed for a good exposure. The higher the ISO, the less light you need. So I would think I think the way it is if you raise the ISO on the camera, it'll look like a more bright picture, but you'll get more image noise. That's the I'm reading a Nikon USA article about it. That's my memory of it. Anyways, I'm not going to mess with it right now. We'll leave it. We're going to leave it. And we'll go from there. Yeah, those are the two. It's the f-stop and the ISO, I think, are the two things I would change. I might just look at the camera settings anyway. Hey, let me say a quick thanks to Callie Voltaire. Thank you, Callie Voltaire. That's very nice of you. Also, Painting Services by Steve. Did Painting Services by Steve violate the rules? Is that what happened? I didn't even see the comment. And thank you, Jake from State Farm. Jake thinks it looks good. Thank you, Jake from State Farm, Callie Voltaire, Painting Services by Steve, and Pepe the Frog. What did it look like when I was in when I was in Orlando, right? Let's go back to that. So this is what the stream looked like in Orlando. It's a little brighter, but it's a little more washed out. See, it's a little more washed. Oh, that might have been when I had the camera packed up. Let's go earlier. Here's one from like January. How about this? Yeah, that doesn't look that different. That doesn't look that different than tonight. Maybe a little bit lighter. Anyways, the one thing I'll check, hang on one second here. Let's see here. ISO. Oh. I figured something out. You know, I think I figured something out. The ISO setting was on auto. I usually manually set the ISO setting. So, hang on, my hair's a whole mess. I'm sorry, but I might be able to make an adjustment with the ISO setting. Let me try something real quick. Yeah. See, that's a bit brighter. Now I'm a bit brighter. But see, when I make myself brighter, the background gets a little more washed out. So that just kind of bumped up the brightness for everything. But what happened is the camera had the ISO setting on auto, and I think I normally would set it a little bit higher, which I just did. So this looks very comparable to me to Orlando. See, if you look, there's Orlando. This is the lighting of me in Orlando is very comparable to this. It's just a little bit brighter than it was about 5 minutes ago. And actually the background is a very similar color too. Yeah, so I think what happened is the camera just, I thought the settings were the same as they were before, but they were a little different. So I'm fine with this. We'll stay with this for now. Okay. So Athletics likes the lighting. Yeah, the lighting's a little more even now because last night I've only been lighting myself with one floor lamp in here. That's it. One floor lamp. So I mean, I can see the appeal of it for people because it's a little more dramatic looking because the camera's bumping up the light source. It's different. See, that's kind of a darker background and like my face is brighter in the middle of my face. Whereas this is more even lighting. And I prefer not to leave it like this because I don't like not having much light in the room. So again, I could light myself in a dark room with just with a ring light, and it'd probably look cool, but it would be pretty miserable for me to sit here in the dark with a bright ring light in my face. So this is a kind of a compromise of I have a bunch of light in here now. I think this is fine for now. But you can see the difference is, look at my face. See, my face there, it's like really bright on the forehead, you know? This is more of an even lighting. See how it's much more even on me than here? Even my arms, you know? Everything's much more evenly lit. Nicole, apology accepted. Just be careful. But I appreciate your apology. All right. Let's see. Yeah, somebody mentioned the output. I believe I am outputting at YouTube's prescribed output rate. Let's see here. Let's see. YouTube recommended output. Oh, they might have changed their output. They might have changed their output rate. That's interesting. I might have to adjust it. I feel like it's a little different than it was before. Hey guys, the broadcast, I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can do this. I can't do it. No, Chucky Gold, you're wrong. You're just wrong. I am looking right now at YouTube's recommended settings. So it's possible that it's not going to be a big difference. I'll have to look this after. I feel like YouTube changed their recommended output bit rate. So I'll look into that after. For the resolution I'm at. Okay, something else to look at. Anyways, I don't think it's a huge difference. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's the thing is by making me bright, the background's all bright now. So there's something to be said for a darker background, but you can't have everything. If I'm going to be bright, the background can't be that dark. All right, let me go back here. Thanks for helping. Kevin thinks the lighting looks better now than Orlando. May just be because I'm closer to the camera, I'm not sure. Yeah, Rita mentions I was closer to the wall in Orlando. I don't know what effect that has. Let's see here. Rita misses the Floby dancing man thing. I don't think it made the trip. Ferris is here. And Makawaka is here. Eileen Novak is here. She says, you need to be comfortable to chill chats. Sharon Heberling is here. She's having I think her hip replacement in a week. Bunny said she likes the French lavender better now. Peter Ludi is watching from Galveston County. Schaff is here. Andrew Broadwater is here. Howie M is here. Okay, so one big thing that happened today is I finally got an overhead light in this room. I'm going to take a picture of it now, and then I'll show you. So previously, I just had one little floor lamp, one sort of medium brightness floor lamp. But now we have more lighting in here. So let me show you the new lights, what it looks like, so you get the basic idea. But it's so nice. It used to always be dark in here at night. By the way, the camera is still, this makes it look like it's pretty bright in here. It's a little darker in here than it looks on camera. I mean, this is like, the way the camera and the lens are doing everything now, like, it looks like, I feel like it looks on camera like I have these big lights set up. I don't, I'm just in the room. This is here are the overhead lights. These are new. So these were just finished today. So there's 4 of those up there, and they're dimmable. I can add more to that. I can put 2 more of those up there, but I don't really feel a need to. I don't know. I might put who knows? Maybe I'll put another one up there. I don't know. But that's what it is. It's 4 of them, and I can adjust the where they're pointing. So I kind of just have them pointing around the room. So I didn't have that before. That just started today, and it lights up the room at night. Previously at night I had this floor lamp in the corner of the room. So that's more of something to kind of light up the whole room. It's much more pleasant being in here at night now. I just basically have one, they just are pointing in different directions. Those bulbs are 100 watt equivalent, 15 watt LED, but I have them dimmed probably to about 70 watt equivalent. The dimmer's on. Alibaba says, I like the frosted ones for more diffuse overhead light. Yeah, I like the frosted for overhead light better than the clear too. Yeah, you can move them around on the bar, and you can, again, you can swivel them. So again, I had no overhead lighting in here. At least I have some overhead lighting now. Yeah, I mean it's also not a really accurate representation of how the light looks because it's just I'm taking a picture with my phone. But I mean there are 100. I think I'd probably 75 are the best bulbs to put in there, the 75 watt equivalent. But I only had 100 here, so I stuck the 100s in and I just have them dimmed. 100 is really bright. 100 if I had the 100 watt equivalents on at full blast, it would be unpleasantly bright. So I just have them dimmed. And then the thing on the wall, the switch, it saves your dimmer, your favorite dimmer setting, which is good. But it was just, I was eating in here tonight. I was eating my lunch, dinner, whatever. And it was just much more pleasant to sit in here because it wasn't like depressingly dark. Anyways, yeah, one of the viewers, Eileen, said, "Good to spotlight your art." Yeah, these things you can point the lights different places. So, anyways, it's a kind of a you can, and I think it fits 2 more of the lights, but it just takes regular bulbs. Does it matter what watts you have since you have a dimmer? Well, if I had 70. If I used 7 less strong bulbs, like 75 watt equivalent, it would allow me a more nuanced control of the lighting. So I think that what you want to do is get the least strong lights that are a little too bright at full blast. That's what you want to do. And I think 75 would probably be better for this, but I don't have any extras here right now, so maybe at some point I'll go get some. But it would give you a little bit better control with the dimmer. Anyways, but I've been waiting for this since I moved in, because this is the room I spend the most time in. So it just is much more pleasant being in here with the room lit up. No, they don't get hot because they're LED bulbs. They do not get very hot at all. If they were incandescent bulbs, they would get very hot, and then the room would be really hot. But LEDs don't really get hot. Maybe give off a little bit of heat or something, but not like incandescent bulbs. I'll put my hand up there. Yeah, I literally just put my fingers right next to the bulb and felt no heat. So they just don't really give off much heat. Anyways, so that's a big improvement. I'm happy about this. No, the AC, I'm just putting up with the high-pitched noise from the AC. I think I'm getting used to it a little bit. If I think about it, I notice it. It's still annoying when I think about it, but at this point, the AC is staying here for now. Callie Voltaire says, "I like well-lit rooms. It makes me feel happier. Myself as well." Hey, Musical Moop is here. Abe Kuski is here. It's very warm, by the way. This is the warmest I think we've been for a stream here. It's 80 degrees in Newton right now. I don't think we've done a nighttime stream where it's been 80 degrees, even close to 80 degrees. I think the hottest it's been during a stream is like 75. So this is hotter than it's been. And as you can see, we are supposed to have a hot week. It's supposed to be 90s every day all week until Sunday. I think the average this time of year is in the 80s. The average high is 83 for July in Newton. So this is hot for here. I like the hot weather though, but it is hot for here. This is the hottest it's been since I've been here. Oh yeah, I know it was warm in the UK. I was posting some stuff about it. Also, yesterday it was very humid here. The humidity was up over 70%. Anyways, but this is our hottest weather of the summer here. So I have the AC on right now, and I have the little fan blowing air up at me. Tom Mix is here. Barb Filer is here. She said we had a hot day in New Hampshire. Jake says definitely need to meet the viewer with Callie Voltaire. Has Callie Voltaire ever done a meet the viewer? I don't know if she has. She is welcome to if she'd like to sometime. I don't know if she wants to. Some viewers don't want to do it, which is fine. Ann Fitzgerald says supposed to be 110 all week in Phoenix. Isn't that like normal for Phoenix in the summer? My family is fine. Callie Voltaire was in Berlin, and she left right before the heat started. Okay, we have some updates to give, by the way. Hey, are Hetty and April still watching? Or did they flee? MJ says it was 91 here. I'm not sure where MJ is. Are Hetty and April here? We'll see. Cheryl Huger is here. Oh, I've lived in a bunch of places. I lived in New York, Alabama, Atlanta, Orlando, Los Angeles. Oh, Hetty's here. Hetty can tell April what happened. So we have this. Look what came today, guys. Hold on. Look what came today. Look what I have here. Vitacost. This is going to be very exciting. I think we might have to open the Vitacost box. It was fast. So the rice is here. The black rice is here. April Coco says if it goes wrong, it's Eddie's fault. So we're going to open that box. Before we do, I got to grab something, and I got to explain what happened. Sorry, hang on a second. I got to explain the background of this. Hang on. Give me one moment. Okay. So, rather than just explaining it again, which I just did, I think, last stream, maybe I'll go back to old me for an explanation. It did get here fast, though. Okay, see, look. Last night's stream, Black Rice Crisis Update. See, these are chapters. I can click on the chapter. I wanted to update you about something, especially with Hetty and April in the chat. We have a Black Rice Crisis Update. Black Rice Crisis Update. If you remember from last time, I love black rice. It's called Forbidden Rice. But Amazon, and I've been buying it for Amazon, but Amazon stopped selling it themselves. They would sell a 6-pack. Is it echoing? It shouldn't be echoing. Are people hearing an echo? There should not be an echo. I don't know where the echo would be coming from. Oh, okay. All right. Somebody said it was echoing. All right. Let me go back a minute. So I wanted to update you about something, especially with Hetty and April in the chat. We have a Black Rice Crisis Update. Black Rice Crisis Update. If you remember from last time, I love black rice. It's called forbidden rice. But Amazon, and I've been buying it for Amazon, but Amazon stopped selling it themselves. They would sell a 6-pack for like $23. But they stopped selling it themselves, and now they only offer it through third-party sellers. And the third-party sellers charge like way more. See, a 6-pack's like $41. And I was like, I'm not going to pay $41 for a 6-pack of rice. So on the previous stream, and there's a chapter about this on the previous stream, probably it's called Black Rice Crisis. I said I'm going to order it, I might order it from somewhere else. I think what happened is I said that, yeah, it's dark rice. It looks like this. We did a stream earlier. If you look up black rice on our channel, I did a whole stream where I first tried black rice. That was a couple years ago. So just look it up on the channel. I really thought we had a stream. I think there's a stream where I tried it, but I didn't actually put it in the title. The last stream, you can look, it says, anyways, so I said I'm going to order this from somewhere else because I need more black rice, but I'm not going to pay $41 for a 6-pack. MJ says black rice is yummy. So, forbidden rice. So what I did is, some people told me about some different places. And then Hetty and April both told me Vitacost. Hetty and April said, I have to go get the stuff out of the dryer in a second. So I'll finish this, and I'll get the stuff out of the dryer. Hetty and April said, go get it from Vitacost. They said, we trust Vitacost. We use it, and we like it, and they ship fast. So they sent me like I got like a 20% coupon for my first order from Vitacost. So I looked up on Vitacost the, hang on a second. Where's the, and so they had it for $4.59 a bag. Oh, I could have done auto ship. I could have done auto ship and then canceled the auto shipping. Oh, that was a mistake. Wouldn't have saved me that much money. It's like I could have signed up for a subscription, and then if I didn't want to keep getting it, I could have canceled it. Anyways, that would have been 5% off. But anyways, it's $4.59 a bag, but I had a 20% coupon. But it was $50 to get free shipping. So I ordered, I think, 15 bags of forbidden rice for $50, which works out to like less than $4 a bag. It's like $3 something a bag, which is great. But I have no idea how this rice is going to be. So I'm really trusting Hetty and April because they recommended Vitacost. I did see that Vitacost on Facebook has like over 400,000 followers. I hope that's legit. So Hetty and April said they liked them. Well, I actually probably use one of these bags a week at least, so it's not actually that. I actually go through this rice fairly fast. The bags are not that big. You know, each bag is like probably 2. All right, so you get the idea. That's the background. Alexandria says, a replay from yesterday. Well, yeah, I don't want to have to explain this. I like when I talk about these recurring topics, I like people to know what's going on, even if they haven't watched the previous streams. But I don't want to spend 10 minutes every stream telling the same backstory about the rice. It drives me batty having to say the same thing over and over and over again. So I just play old me saying it. It's the same information, but I can just listen. I don't have to say it all again. Just much better. So, that's the backstory. The stuff is here. It got here today. Ugh. I got my 15 bags of rice. So it's Hetty and April's moment of truth. I mean, the moment of truth isn't really until I cook the rice. but I at least want to open this up and see that everything looks okay and see that the expiration dates aren't like tomorrow. April Coco says, that's a nice box. See, April Coco has already begun with the positive spin. So 15 bags of rice should be in here from Vitacost. So we're going to open this up now. Callie Voltaire says, I wish I had an old me at work. It's good to have an old you to explain things again. I should do that on Agenda-Free TV. I should rewind the stream and let old me earlier in the stream just explain the same thing again. Okay, so it's time to open this box, guys. Let's open this box. Let's do it. Are you ready? This is Hetty and April's big moment. How do I store 15 bags of rice? How am I going to store all of this rice? If only there was a container I had that would hold all the bags of rice. How will I store it? Maybe I have some container, perhaps rectangular, that'll hold all the bags of rice. I'll have to go look and see if I have something to hold the rice. Okay. Hetty and April, do you have any last words before we open this box? Hetty and April? Hetty and April? Any last words? Hetty's going to say it's April's fault. April's going to say it's Hetty's fault. Astro Cosmo is here. Hetty just did like thinking emoji. Jackie Morgan is here. C. Michelle Sparks is here. Andrew Broadwater says, wonder if they said a note. That's a good point. BZ says Hetty and April are hiding. April Coco says Hetty introduced me to Vitacost. Well, there you go. The rats are abandoning the ship. All right, here we go. There's a receipt. There is a receipt here. Okay, let's see. It is. Hey, there's a. You know, look what they did in the box. They actually put a divider in the box. Look at this. It looks like they actually put a divider in. Maybe this is. Oh, it's a smaller box. It's like this U-shaped thing. To like, I guess maybe to keep the structural integrity of the box. Right here, see this right here? That's like it goes here, here, and up here. It's like a U-shaped piece of cardboard, which I think is maybe to keep the structural integrity of the box. Right there. Huh, Hetty says they package very nicely. All right. See? Reinforcement. Says Jake. Exactly. Okay, this is promising. Wow. I'm encouraged. See, remember, with this rice, hang on, let me explain something. I'm seeing some encouraging signs from this box. So, on the Vitacost site, they have the packaging like that, which is not the packaging I'm used to. Actually, that's organic, but it's the same thing. Where's the non-forbidden rice? Here it is. They have the yellow package. I'm used to Amazon, where Amazon has the blue package. So when I've ordered from Amazon, I'm used to the blue package. This is the current forbidden rice I have is in this blue package, okay? But, so I was a little concerned. I was like, what's going on with this packaging? Well, guys, look what we have here. We got the blue package. We got the blue package. Look at this. We got this. And we got, wow. Well, it looks great from here. It looks, that's the exact kind I had. It's the right packaging. Athletics says we box things like that for some of our stuff. Exact same packaging for forbidden rice. Oops, let me turn off. I always silence my phone and I forgot. This looks encouraging. I am encouraged. AJ says looks promising. Let me see if I can see an expiration date on any of these. I should probably count. Yeah, I should. I'm going to keep it in the Ziploc bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got to count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks right to me. I don't really want to open the Ziploc bag. Doesn't really matter though. I don't want to let any air in. I'm going to assume this is correct. So I'm going to assume it's the correct number. I'll have to check in a couple days anyway because I almost ran out of my black rice. What is the expiration date on these? Let me see. Where is the expiration date? Everything looks good. Where is it? I forget on these packages where they put the expiration date. I got to look at one of my current packages and find it. Oh, I see it. I got it right here. I got to get my flashlight out though. Here, hang on. Let me get my flashlight on it. It's on the back. May 2024. May 1st, 2024. This one says gosh, it's like hard to read it. So one of them says May 2024. Trying to find it. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. It's kind of hard to see. So I'm looking at through plastic. Where did it go? May 2024. So the two I've read so far are both May 2024. That's very promising. I'm going to guess the other ones are as well. Here's another one. It says May 1st, 2024. So I've read 3 expiration dates. They all say May 1st, 2024. Oh, let me just see this other bag. Let me just do one more check in this bag. Boy, this is looking really promising. It's packed well. The packaging looks good. The expiration date looks right. This one, hold on, give me 1 second. It's a little hard to make out the date here. Hang on. trying to see it here. May Yeah, it looks like the same one, unless I'm reading it wrong. This is the same one. Unless I'm reading it wrong, it's May 2024 on this one too. So, hey, everything looks good. We got, I believe, it's certainly the right kind of rice. It's in the package, the same package as Amazon. It's nicely packed in 2 of these plastic sealed bags. And these are also sealed. And then the box they sent had this divider in it and some paper to keep the 2 bags of rice separate from each other and to, I guess, maintain the integrity of the box. So I'm very encouraged by this. This is quite encouraging. So the final test will be when I only have 1 bag of this rice left from my Amazon stash. So like in a week or so, I'm going to need more rice. So at that point, I will open up one of these bags and cook it. The proof will be in the rice when it's cooked. But I certainly am encouraged. Everything looks great. And it got here very fast. And I got 15 bags for $50 basically, which is a pretty good deal. So far, Hetty and April, I'm quite encouraged. Thank you, Hetty. A provisional, conditional thank you to Hetty and April. This is Vitacost, guys. This is where I ordered it from. I got a good price. They sent me a 20% coupon for my first order. And they sent a 20% coupon for a follow-up order, by the way. And that's where I found it. It's like a vitamin place, but they have, I guess they have some health food there. Howie says Vitacost going to put Jeff Bezos out of business. And that's where I got it. So far, so good. This would be great. I would never have known about it if it wasn't for Hetty and April. But we'll see if the stuff tastes okay. What if it tastes like crap? I hope it doesn't taste like crap. Linda says, no inflation worries on rice. Well, this rice, I got a good price on these. Yeah, I have a rice cooker. I made black rice tonight, and I made black rice 2 days ago. April Coco says, very fresh. Why is it forbidden? I forget. Athletic says, you will have it gone in no time. Teresa says, you are loaded on rice. April Coco said, very fresh, and also that's fresh. April Coco has really been positive spinning the rice from Vitacost. Christina Racinos is here. Erica says, it's bright today. I have the overhead light, in case you missed it. Sarah says, I wonder if they have it on Thrive Marketplace. I know nothing about that. Prosy ordered some black rice. Callie Voltaire says, great deal, way to go, April and Hetty. Black rice is a whole grain rice. So it's supposed to be better for you than just white rice, and also more diet friendly. Here it is right here. This is the website from Lotus Foods. Legend has it that this ancient grain referred to as longevity rice was eaten exclusively by the emperors of China to increase health and ensure a long life. This medium-sized heirloom rice is treasured for its delicious roasted nutty taste, soft texture, nutritional content, and beautiful deep purple color. Doesn't really say why it's forbidden. Anyways, it's my favorite kind of rice. You know where I first had black rice? I first had black rice at like some Thai food places would serve black rice, and I really liked it. I'll post the link from Vitacost. I am not a Vitacost associate. But this is the rice I get. That's the one I ordered from Vitacost. Yeah, April Coco says, as a Vitacost associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. That's from April Coco. You can, at one time I found this like at Whole Foods once. It was more, I believe it was more expensive than $4.59. So that's a good price. And again, I got it cheaper than that because I think they'll send you a 20% off for your first order. Anyways. I really like it. So I'm hoping this works out. I'm really hoping this works out. Because I needed a way to get this stuff. It's so good. I really enjoyed it. I make it with olive oil. So, hey, April Coco, this is how, you guys are helpful. I never would have known of Vitacost. Vitacost. I hope it doesn't get me sick. Looks legit. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look fake. How are they selling it to me so cheaply? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Linda says, was it forbidden because only the emperor was allowed black rice? Maybe that's what the legend is. I'm not sure. Amy Williams is feeling better from kidney stone situation. By the way, that's good to hear. Our viewer Lynn Downey is not feeling well. I don't think she's here right now, but sending positive thoughts Lynn Downey's way. Next time she sends in a couple of videos. Next time she watches, I'll play the videos while she's here. But hope she feels better. There was like loud drilling going on in her hospital room. Excuse me. Oh, Rick Hoppy says maybe it's from the Chinese ruler's forbidden city. That's what Rick says. Anyways, so that's positive news. That's good. So the rice crisis the rice crisis might be over, but I'll know for sure. I'll know for sure when I actually try it, like in a week. Gary says, Wikipedia says black rice is often called forbidden rice because in ancient China, black rice was reserved for the aristocracy. Erica with a heart is here. Yeah, as Athletic says, the shipping was very fast. I think it was like 3 or 4 days or something. It was fast. Got here today. Manuel Castillo is here. Okay, so we talked about the rice. It's exciting. Yeah, Patty says we still have the orange crisis. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. That's the next thing. Oh, I haven't even checked the news. Let me check the news. Sorry, I'm not seeing anything right at the moment. One more moment, please. Zipper said they toured the Hoover Dam once. I've never been to the Hoover Dam. That would be a good, a fun tour. Athletic said, I saw some oranges at my local Whole Foods and they looked really bad. So I am only down to 2 oranges left. There's a major orange crisis in my apartment right now. Major, major, major. It's like DEFCON 4. I like to have an orange every day, and I'm only down to 2 left. And I'm going to have one tonight. There's no oranges at the supermarkets around here. Either they have none or they have really squishy bad ones. For a couple weeks now. I don't know what's going on with the orange situation around here, but I've looked at 3 different supermarkets multiple times. This is a very big problem. Eileen says, call out the National Guard. I think I'm going to, again, after tonight I have 1 more orange left. So, Maurice Harper, I'm timing you out. Maurice Harper says, looks like there was an explosion at the Hoover Dam today too. Well, first of all, I posted like 5 things about it, which you could have checked before posting that. So you broke the rules there. Second of all, no news unless it's an emergency. So Maurice got timed out because Maurice broke a bunch of rules that Maurice should have known. Really, Maurice, you should know this. Oh, by the way, Vitacost receipt is here. Oh, how many? Hey, now the receipt says 14 boxes. Did I order 14 or 15 boxes? I hope they didn't stiff me on a box, Hetty and April. Vitacost, your order. 14 boxes. I had 14 boxes, not 15. I did order 14 boxes. Yep. Packed with Care by Bianca M. Shipped from North Carolina. Committed to you, 25 plus years of trusted service. Look at that. "25 plus years of trusted service," it says. It's not going to focus on this. With a little heart. They have a heart on it, see? They really love me. They care about me. Does Vitacost sell oranges? Good question. My guess is no. I can't order oranges from anywhere online. They'll just give me bad oranges. AKF is here. So this is a real crisis. I think I'm going to have to go to the grocery at some point tomorrow. Erica says, does anyone know where Arizona the Jumper is? Arizona Jumper I don't think was here last stream. I feel like Arizona Jumper was here a few days ago, but I'm not sure. Hope everything's fine with Arizona Jumper. Hetty says, I found them because we were looking for CLIF bars, the Nutter Butter ones? The Nut Butter ones? Nut butter? Nut butter? Oh, these ones. CLIF Bar Nut Butter. Nut butter. Nut butter. Price drop, Hetty in April, price drop. Nut butter filled energy bars. All right. Hetty says they're really good. Warren says those are delicious. I don't think I've ever tried a nut butter bar from CLIF Bar. So it's just like when it says nut butter, why doesn't it doesn't say peanut butter, but it's basically peanut butter, right? There's no shame in eating peanut butter straight from the jar, but when it comes to the on-the-go satisfaction, you just can't beat the perfect portability of CLIF nut butter. I guess they don't want to call it peanut butter for some reason. Oh no, it says delicious filling with wholesome oats and real peanut butter, hazelnut butter, or almond butter inside. Okay, they use all those things. They have those different varieties. Nut butter. Hetty says it's smoother than regular peanut butter. Sarah says on the 17th, which was 2 days ago, Arizona Jumper was an AFTV stream. Thank you, Sarah. Nut butter. I've never tried those. Hetty and April swear by them. They sell them on Amazon too. So for example, you can get them here on Amazon. Oops, where did it go? Why is it doing this? As an Amazon associate, I earn for qualifying purchases. That's chocolate and hazelnut butter, peanut butter, chocolate and peanut butter. I'm sure they're great. Nut butter. They're called nut butter. One moment, please. Hang on. Lauren says I got these. I feel like they look familiar, but I don't remember trying one. Did somebody send me one of these? Did somebody send me a nut butter CLIF bar? Is that true? I don't know about that. I feel like we've talked about them. If Sonic was here, he could remember. Maybe I was sent these like a year ago. Lauren's Quack says a year and a half ago. Hetty says you never got the nut butter ones. Is it possible that I got a nut butter one, not a CLIF bar version? So I don't know. Somebody will have to go through and find it. Anyways. Megan says, West Coast oranges come from Mexico and not Florida. I think so. No supply issues. I'm not going to have any oranges in 2 days. There's going to be no more oranges here in 2 days. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, guys? What am I going to do? All right, time for the next topic. Yeah, I should have a Steve Tries Snacks playlist, Sarah. Hey, thanks Sarah, AJ, and Linda Belk for moderating. I appreciate that. My sleep schedule got all screwed up today. The handyman came over this morning to do the overhead light. If you missed it, there's now overhead light in here. Those lights are now in this room, which is great. But the handyman came over this morning to finish the installing these, and I didn't know that was going to happen. So I woke up much earlier than I was intending to, and I got very little sleep. And this took several hours to finish, and then I had other little stuff to do. So I ended up going back to sleep from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I slept from 3 to 5. I was exhausted. And then I got up and went for a run and ate some food. But I normally do not sleep from 3 to 5 p.m. But I just had to. I was so exhausted. Athletics, I don't believe I have tried the Made Good granola bars. The only time I try these things basically are when people send them in, because I love these things, but for my diet, I kind of have to stay away from them. Anything sweet, I really have to try to avoid, and calorie dense. But I have the CLIF bars for in case of emergency. You know, I actually have had the same CLIF bars here for like months because I haven't had to have a CLIF bar on a stream, I think, since Ukraine. You know, sometimes there's a crazy long stream and I got to have a CLIF bar, but it hasn't happened in a while. So who knows when I'll fall asleep tonight? I don't know. No, I did not install those lights myself. I have my dentist checkup on Thursday. Not checkup, my annual cleaning. That's coming up on Thursday. Leonette Ashcraft says, at a store tonight, I could only find one good orange out of maybe 20. Report from Colorado. It's a problem. Something's going on with the oranges. All right, hang on a second here. 1 sec, please. I just got to do something real quick. Here before I forget. Okay. Boy, it's not going to be a good scene tomorrow if I can't find oranges. So I have dentist on Thursday, and you know, in my doctor's office, I go to a doctor that has an office with like 10 doctors, and it's like a big office, big practice. And they have this online portal, which I'm sure a lot of your doctors have, where you can message your doctor online and stuff like that and make appointments online. In the portal, my doctor's office is affiliated with like some other doctor's offices. It's like this doctor company that has offices in several different states. The portal has been down for at least 3 days because I checked this weekend and it wasn't working, and it was still not working today. It just doesn't work. I think my doctor's office might be getting the company that my doctor's office is affiliated with, maybe getting like a cyber attack or something. It just seems crazy that the whole site has been down. You can't even get to the site. The site is just down. It's been down for 3 whole days, at least, all of Sunday, all of Monday, all of Tuesday. Then I called today in there, and I had to wait for a while because I'm sure everybody's calling in because nobody can use the portal. But it just seems like these things usually are fixed within a day. Alibaba said they could be overwhelmed. I'm wondering if it's like one of these ransomware things. You know, sometimes these like criminals, they target medical facilities and medical practices with ransomware. I haven't heard anything about it, but I don't know. It seems weird that it's been 3 days now and the site doesn't even work. Thanks, Hamza, for your kind words. And no explanation. When I called the office, they didn't know when it would be fixed. Erica says, new system maybe. I haven't seen any news on. I'm on the healthcare IT Beckers. The healthcare IT Beckers? Dried oranges won't be like regular oranges for me. Eileen says, never takes that long. Something is amiss. So that's happening. JA&P is going to try the nut butter bars. Hey, JA&P, let me know how you like them. I'm interested in hearing your review. Marzell says there's an 11-pound bag of forbidden black rice on Amazon. Marzell, I don't think I'm going to have a use for an 11-pound bag of black rice because I would open it and it would stay open for months. It would stay open for, I mean, maybe there's somebody who like cooks in an industrial kitchen or something, or a restaurant that would want it. But for my usage, it's not really going to help me. I think I've seen this before. Yeah, this is like industrial size forbidden rice. The problem is once you open it, it's open. That's the 11-pound one. But my order was 50. I mean, I got more rice than this for less money. Because I ordered 14 bags. I got about 13 pounds of rice for less than this from Vitacost. Hedy Silovitz says, we also get the Reed's Candied Ginger from Vitacost. I think Hedy and April might be running like a patent medicines business. I wonder if they have like one of those, like, what is it, like a old style covered wagon, and they go from town to town peddling their patent medicines. Reed's Candied Ginger? Yeah, there's snake oil, exactly. That's a name they would use. Hedy and April's. Hedy and April's, you know, super duper elixir. That's what they'd call it. Hedy and April's super duper elixir. Super duperific elixir. But they would call it Hedy and April's. That's a perfectly good name, a perfectly appropriate name that would have been used, you know, back hundreds of years ago. What's the thing they said they got? Reed's Candied Ginger. I can't find it. I see Reed's Crystallized Ginger. What is this? Hedy and April recommend crystallized ginger. Candied ginger? I don't even know what this is. Made with fresh ginger. I don't even know what this would be. Candied ginger. Made with fresh ginger. Well, they add syrup to ginger. All right. Erica says, endorsed by Erica the pharmacist. Exactly. Hedy says, it's so good. I've never tried candied ginger. BZ says it's good. Here, I'll post the link. Nicole thinks it's good. Zipper thinks rice is getting popular now with this crazy inflation. All right, so let's go move on now. Let's move on now. Oh, hey, one of the videos we did last week was not up for a while, and it's back up. So I want to just let people know about that. So this video, right, where is it? This one here, Tuesday night stream with, oh, sorry, you can't even see what I'm looking at. Tuesday night stream with lights unboxing and big post office update. That's where I give the final update on the post office P.O. box refund. That video, because of a technical issue, was not available for a few days. It is back up. So if you missed it, that's the Tuesday night stream from last week with lights unboxing and big post office update. That is back there, but it was down for a few days. So I'm just letting you know. MJ says candied ginger is used in flavoring cookies, crackers, etc. Add it to fruit cakes, bread, scones, and muffins for that enhanced flavor. I don't know if Callie Voltaire is still watching. I sent the lights back. Callie Voltaire, did Amazon send you a confirmation that the return had gone through? Groovy Goose is here. Barb Filer says, I ate candied ginger in 2018 for nausea. I had the flu. J-A-N-P sounds in black rice. Okay. Hey, J-A-N-P, the thing is, I have 14 bags of black rice now, so I'm not going to be ordering any more for the near future until I eat my 14 bags. Gary Hammond's here, but thank you, J-A-N-P. By the way, there's 12 days until the people downstairs leave. Until the downstairs residents leave. 12 days until that happens. Callie Voltaire says, Amazon confirmed. The return went through. Good, I'm glad that happened. Wonderful. Wonderful. The system worked. Yeah, Sarah says, almost time. I don't know if it's a party in 12 days, but we'll have to see how things look downstairs. You know what we'll do a stream. You know what? One of the things I'm going to have to do once the downstairs opens up, I need to deal with the internet situation down there because the internet's all up here. There's no, and so I assume all I'll have is wireless down there. But I will probably need to get a Wi-Fi extender because I don't think the signal's reaching all the way down there. I should probably set up that appointment. Well, I'll wait, but yeah, that's going to be what I have to do. I wonder if they can't. It's this weird situation because it's like, it's technically 2 units, the upstairs unit and the downstairs unit, which I'm going to be renting both of them. So I wonder if I can buy a Wi-Fi extender. Like I can just buy one myself. But I think my internet service provider would provide one for free. But I don't know if they provide one, like if technically it's not all one unit. I have to ask them. I mean, I can just buy one. You can buy these things, so that's not a problem. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just buy a Wi-Fi extender. But maybe there's something they can do. Sarah says they gave us 3 for free. I'll have to call them. And see. But I'm certainly going to need internet downstairs. I certainly don't want to be paying for 2 different internets. That doesn't seem to make much sense. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have AC downstairs or not. I don't know. For the time being. Oh, thank you, Callie Voltaire. Thank you, Callie Voltaire. She says, barbecue party at Steve's. Yeah, I would like to do some sort of barbecue once they're gone. And we'll video it out back. Live stream it from the backyard. But no, plenty of people have a house and they get internet for their house. And you use these Wi-Fi extenders. If the Wi-Fi, so that's really the situation here. It's not like it's a giant 20-story building. Yeah, Jake from State Farm says extenders work great. It's a very standard thing for people to live in a multi-floor house and to have one internet router. The modem, or whatever you call it. It's called a modem these days, a router. And then have the Wi-Fi extended throughout the place. It's two different units. But anyways, we'll see. I forgot I have to deal with that. Just something I have to deal with. Yeah, as Sarah said, I'm just going to call them up and say I need some extenders. And they might just say, you can pick up your extenders here. Callie Voltaire says extenders work. You can also get a mesh router if it's a large place. I think the router I got a new router here a couple months ago because I just had the internet installed. I think it's like the most powerful one they have. I'm not sure. I'll ask them. Oh, AKF says router is for the Wi-Fi. Always a modem, and if Wi-Fi, always router, but oftentimes they come in a 2-in-1 unit these days. Yeah, I just have one unit. So it's just something I got to remember to do, because I'll forget to do it, and then I'll be like, why is there no internet down here? Is there any way to run a Cat5 cable from upstairs Wi-Fi router downstairs? Well, there might be, but why would I want to do that? At this point, I don't need a hard line down there. I just need Wi-Fi down there. I don't know that I'm going to have any computers sitting down there. AKF recommends a mesh network. I'm going to talk to my internet provider. I'll talk to them. I'll explain the situation. Yeah, Todd Splitter says that it might work with just. It's possible that I'll get pretty good coverage from my existing router, to be honest. So we'll see. It might not be so bad. I'm just assuming it'll be an issue, but maybe not. Something to remember to do, though. Yeah, obviously, if I were going to change my studio location to downstairs, then I would need hard lines there. But that's a different thing. Something to think about. One thing, I got to just go down there and see what the space looks like first. That's the first thing I got to do. Nothing will happen before that. Okay, so that's an update. I'm glad I remembered that. Oh, you know what I have to show you? I'm going to show you guys something. Howie M says probably cooler down there. Heat rises. That's what Howie says. I hear Cricket says it will probably be cooler downstairs. Yeah, the handyman can do stuff downstairs too. Hey, let me show you something. I want to show you something else I did today. Hold on. So nice to have the overhead lighting in here. It's so much brighter. It's so much brighter in here. Like if I turn off the overhead lights, I mean, you can see it's darker, but also I don't have the camera set up right for this. But also, it's just it's so much darker in here right now because this is the first night I actually have overhead lighting in here. It's just so much better. It's more pleasant. It's like real light for the first night. Been sitting here with every night with 3/4 of the room dark. AJ says it reminds me of Orlando. Yeah, it's similar. The color is similar. Well, it's the same lights. Hey guys, I want to show you something. Look what I'm holding in my hand. Look at this. Look what I'm holding in my hand. Do you know what this is? Look at this. We had a big moment earlier today here at my place. Empty soda stream. Yep. MSU Kiwi says a return. BZ says empty soda stream. I have one down. I have 5, but now I'm down to 4. I'm down to 4 of these because I have one empty one. So when did I get the soda stream? How long have I been using it for? Like 2 months? I can tell you. The soda stream installation stream was what's the date on it? It was unboxing and review. June 4th. Okay, June 4th. So this lasted a month and a half. Yeah, not that long. This lasted a month and a half. So if I have 4 more, that's going to last me 6 months. Wow. I've been drinking a lot of soda water. And you might say, well, Steve, how did you know this was done? How did you know it was done? Well, tonight I cooked my food and I was going to make my soda water. So I pulled the bottles with cold water out of the fridge and I put one bottle in the machine, and I kept pumping the air and I kept tasting it, and it wasn't that fizzy. And it just wasn't getting fizzy. No matter how much I pushed it, it wouldn't get fizzy. And then it was making like weird noises when I pushed it. And I said, "Oh, this must be what happens when the CO2 runs out." So I replaced it. It was funny. I replaced it, and then with the new one of these, I pushed down in the soda stream, and so much CO2 came out, like the water in the bottle like bubbled over the top. And I remember it doing it when I first used the soda stream. It would do that. If you pressed long enough, well, not even that long, there'd be so much CO2 going in, there'd be so much bubbling that it would squirt out the bottle. You had to be careful. But lately it hadn't been doing that. But it's because this thing was getting empty. So I can return this for Wegmans and they'll give me $15. They sell the new ones for $30, and then they give you $15 deposit back for the empties, whether or not you bought it from there. It's like when you return a can for 5 cents somewhere, if people still do that, which they probably don't. I don't know. But anyways, so this is worth $15. but I have to return it to Wegmans. I'm now down to 4 of these bottles. Yeah, MJ sent me the SodaStream. This is the bottle that came with the SodaStream that MJ sent me. MJ, did you send me 2 of the? I think MJ sent me 2 of these replacements too, and then Sean sent me 2 replacements of these. But man, it's been great. I've been using it every day. I love it. It's so fun. Love the soda water. I drink a lot of soda. I mean, with my meal, I probably had, I don't know, like more than a liter of soda water tonight. I got about 6 months left. So I will be bringing this in. It's heavy. I guess they recycled these. I'm guessing they do. I mean, this is metal. This is a heavy thing. So thank you, MJ. I liked it so much I finished one of these. Does this have an expiration date on it? It's kind of hard to read. It's really hard to read. I can't make it out. I think it has a date it was manufactured on. I don't know that it has an expiration date on it. Anyways, yeah, so MJ sent me 2 extra ones of these. This is dangerous. Somebody could use this as a weapon. Be careful with one of these. You don't want to be swinging at somebody. It's very heavy. Oh, it says September 26th on the bottom. Okay, I see. There you go. No, I don't buy canned soda water. I don't have to buy canned soda water. I use this. Yeah, these are pretty heavy. Anyway, so thank you, MJ. I'm going to be going to the grocery next couple days. It has all been worth it, as Sarah said. I'm going to be going there next couple days. So hopefully this is supposedly I just go to customer service and say, here it is. And they say, here's your $15. That's it. That's the whole transaction. Which I would then put towards I'll probably take that $15, eventually put it towards more of these. I didn't check the expiration dates on the others. My guess is that they're similar. I'll have to check when I have a second, Maurice. Jake says they don't trust regular civilians with compressed CO2, probably beefed it up for safety, beefed up the container. But I didn't know. I figured maybe when it runs out, like, you won't be able to press it. That's not what happened, but it was pretty obvious it had run out. All right, so I'm going to put this back, but thank you again, MJ. I'll keep you posted on the refund. MJ says, I love my SodaStream. Nicole says, I bought my husband a SodaStream a couple Christmases ago. It's not getting used enough. I need to use it more. Athletic says, my neighbor had his toe dislocated from dropping the small propane tanks on his foot, changing the tank on his small grill. I may have a grill soon here. We will see. One moment here, please. Oh, Andrew sent me like a video, I think. Andrew sent me a video. Also, I don't know if Shaf is watching. I got this from Shaf yesterday, but I don't know if it's Shaf's picture or not. So Shaf sent me this yesterday. It says at Lookner channel, mint chocolate chip ice cream, anyone? But it has this picture here. But Shaf, did you take that picture or did you just like get it off the internet? I don't know. I don't know if that's Shaf's ice cream or not. I have no idea. Shaf says I want one. Oh no, it's mine from Snapchat. Okay, that was when I used to eat ice cream. That was my favorite flavor. Okay, that's Shaf's ice cream. Shaf sent me a picture of his ice cream, and then hang on a second here. And then Andrew sent me a video from the Daytona 500 in the year 2020 when Air Force One flew over the track. Which he talked about when we interviewed him, but we never showed it. Here it is. I think I have to turn off the sound because it might be copyrighted music. Anyways, that's Andrew's video. Very nice, Andrew. It's the Daytona 500. Shaf said his ice cream was so good. That's what Shaf just said. Yeah, the video is blown up big because I'm blowing it up from a smaller version. So the video might be better quality than you're seeing it right now, but I had to blow it up a bit. So thank you, Andrew, for sending that in. I forgot about that. Is Kenneth Colton watching? Kenneth, are you there? I have a question for Kenneth. He was here. Well, next time he's here, I'll ask him. Next time he's here, I'll ask him. We did that. By the way, Tom Bombadil has never come back since our dispute over the air conditioner. He just left. He's gone. So we lost Tom Bombadil. Tom and I had a bit of a disagreement over the air conditioner sound, and I thought he was being rude. So I expressed my displeasure, and I think Tom never came back. What can you do? What can you do? Athletics, I won't know if I'm going to stream until Saturday. I don't know what the news is going to be, you know, so I don't know if I'm going to stream on this channel till the day of. Yeah, if we stream Saturday, Athletics said that he would call in, which would be great. He would zoom in for Meet the Viewer, which would be awesome. So we'll see, you know, we'll see if we do a stream on Saturday. But I really appreciate him offering to do that. That'd be awesome. Fabulegs I was in touch with, though, and Fabulegs said that she would at some point come back. She hasn't been back, but I got a message from her. I think she once in a while has been on Agenda Free TV too, so I never heard anything from Tom Bombadil, though. Richie Vegas is here. Callie Voltaire says, yes, Fabulegs has been at AFTV. I hope Tom comes back. We got a couple viewers who are so on the edge of getting hidden. They're right there up on the edge. Thanks to our mods, Sarah, AJ, I know Linda Belk was there earlier. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we started a little late tonight. Sarah says it's a weird chat tonight. We started a little late because my whole day was late. My whole day started late. Did I tell you guys about the thing where I get an email? I get emails for this. I think I mentioned this. For years, I've been getting emails for another person. It's a person whose email address is similar to mine. And I think they entered it wrongly in some places. And they entered, like, for example, they often, I think, order water. And I think they mistake that it was a typo when they signed up for the water delivery, and they put my email address. So I've been getting for years these invoices for this person. I got another one a couple days ago. Nuala says, did you buy a Mega Millions ticket? No, I did not. I guess it's getting up there, though. No, I haven't. I don't know the person's actual email address, Marcel. I don't have it. I know it's similar to mine, but I don't know exactly what it is. I just haven't bothered. It didn't. For a while, it didn't happen. Then it started happening again. I wonder if the person is wondering where their email receipts are. Mega Millions is up to what, 500 million or something? Did somebody win tonight? Wasn't it tonight? We only cover that if it gets like historic levels. Yeah, Keith says maybe you can phone them. I just don't even want to bother. I just don't want to bother. It's not worth my bothering at this point. If I get tons of messages, maybe I'll bother. Shaft says, I get the same from this university for someone else. Prosy says, I get something like that for a guy named Phil. Apparently Audi has my address for him, and they send me his appointment reminders. Lemonade is here. Lemonade. Oh, it's for Mega Millions is Tuesday. Mega Millions is going to be Tuesday. Mega Millions reaches 555 million. Says KOLD for Tuesday night. It has been climbing since it was last won at $20 million in Tennessee on April 15th, more than 3 months ago. If there is a winner Tuesday, it will mark the 5th largest prize in Mega Millions history. The largest prize was $1.5 billion in October 2018, which I believe we covered that. If it gets to 1.5 billion, we'll probably cover it again. That's a long time, though. All right. Maybe we can open a package. I normally don't open packages this late, but I might order one. I might open one just to do it. Richard Williams is here from the UK. Richard says, I get adult toy catalogs posted to my house addressed to the previous homeowner. Still see him around and daren't mention it. Marlena says Conan O'Brien is doing a show in her area. Have you met him? Years ago. I haven't seen him in years. I met him when I was in college, actually. But long time ago. Enjoy the show, though. Starfire says junk mail. I think I don't have any junk mail anymore. I think I've gone through the junk mail. I feel like I'm finally starting to like settle into my apartment. I've actually had a chance to like do a little cleaning and stuff I've been too busy to do. But like yesterday, like I cleaned the kitchen counters really well. So that's the kind of stuff you do when you're like settling in. Easy Street with Jen says, I love watching you open your packages. I am just in time. We can do at least one. We can do at least one package. There was one I was going to open last night. They have dates on them. Oh, Key Says is here. Hey, Key Says, what's going on? Key Says is here. That's how late it is. What is it? Is it 5:25 or 6:25 in the Netherlands right now? All right, let me see what's over here. Hey, this one. I got this on July 5th. This came on July 5th. Rick Hoppy says, when I moved about 15 years ago, they gave me a reassigned phone number. For years, I kept getting calls asking for him. I think he skipped out on a bunch of debts. I hope you are well, Rick. Key says I read something from her earlier. I forgot. But it's 6:25 there in the Netherlands. 6:25. So I do have a package here. It's from July 5th, 2 weeks ago. It feels pretty small. This is a pretty small package. It's small and light. It's. I feel like it's like a kitchen tool or something. MJ says, what is it? It's very light and small. No Sonic tonight. I miss Sonic. Paul Honorado says, open it. Oh, Paul might be a fake user. I don't know. I'll let the mods deal with that. All right. Well, given that this was, I think, arrived on July 5th, it's time to open this thing. Paul says, I'm real. Hang on one second here. All right. Here we go. It is time to open this package. It's small. It's very small. Again, it's something very light and small. Feels like a phone cable. Like that's how light and small this thing is. By the way, I have a recommendation for you guys. I've been watching a very good documentary while I've been running on the treadmill. I highly recommend it. It is called Dream On. Well, why can't I find the... Hang on one moment. One moment here. Why am I not logged in? Hang on one moment. One moment here. Then I'll give you that information. I had this somewhere. Here it is. It's a documentary called Dream On, and it's about the women's Olympic basketball team in 1996. It's actually very good. It's very good. I'm kind of finishing it up. It's like a 3-part documentary. It's not about Aerosmith. But anyways, I've been watching it on the treadmill. So check it out. It's on, you have to have like ESPN Plus, I think. I think they might have been on TV as 30 for 30. It might have been on ESPN. They might have just aired it. AJ says, I watched that as well. It is good. Soul Jacker says, I've been watching the D.B. Cooper doc. I know nothing about that. He says, sounds very boring, but I don't like films or sports. Athletics says it's awesome. Yeah, Athletics used to play a lot of basketball. So that's right up Athletics alley. Very good. Very, very entertaining. Let's see here. Oh, Netflix has a D.B. Cooper docuseries. The streaming giant's latest feature explores the 50-year-old case surrounding the infamous plane hijacker. That's from Salon. I have not watched any of that yet. Kaylee N is here. Oh, Sonic is here. Sonic says, I am here just listening in. When air quality is bad in Arizona, I am prone to headaches. I am so sorry, Sonic. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I Hear Cricket says, Dream On shows Lisa Leslie and the rest of the team. Yep. Sonic likes the day the series stopped about the earthquake in San Francisco during the World Series. I think I watched that a few years ago, Sonic, and liked it. Soul Jacker says the D.B. Cooper doc is a little slow, but I'm plugging away. Zipper says, I remember the D.B. Cooper case when it was all over the news back then. I know nothing about D.B. Cooper. An unidentified man who hijacked Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 in U.S. airspace in 1971. It was flying from Portland to Seattle. The hijacker extorted $200,000 in ransom, asked to be flown to Mexico City, then parachuted to an uncertain fate over southwestern Washington partway through the second flight. A small portion of the ransom was found along the banks of the Columbia River, which triggered renewed interest but ultimately only deepened the mystery. The great majority of the ransom remains unrecovered. The man purchased his airline ticket using the alias Dan Cooper, but because of a miscommunication, became known as D.B. Cooper. The FBI reached no definitive conclusions regarding Cooper's true identity or fate. The crime remains the only unsolved case of air piracy in commercial aviation history. That's really interesting. The only unsolved case of air piracy in commercial aviation history. This is from Wikipedia. Numerous theories have been proposed. The FBI's best guess is that Cooper did not survive the jump for several reasons. Interesting. After the hijacking and several Cooper imitators, the following year, metal detectors and compulsory searching of luggage became standard, and paying for flights the same day of their departure with cash became a cause for scrutiny. Aircraft design was modified with Cooper vanes that would prevent the aft staircase from being lowered while in flight. By 1973, the pace of hijackings greatly slowed, as the new security measures successfully dissuaded would-be hijackers whose only motive was money. Interesting. That sounds very interesting. Maybe I'll have to watch the documentary. What is the documentary called? D.B. Cooper, Where Are You? It's called D.B. Cooper, Where Are You? Huh. It's on Netflix. It has It has 4 episodes? Wow. Paul thinks he's living in Switzerland. AJ says, I might check that out. Interesting. Easy Street with Jen says, he'd be dead by now, I suppose. This happened in 1971. Which was 50, it was 50 years ago. I mean, if he was 30 then, he'd be 80 now. Shaft says, I want to watch. Anyways, thanks for bringing this up. I don't think I ever knew. I don't think I ever knew the D.B. Cooper story. You know that? I don't think I ever knew. So now I know. Now I know. The only unsolved case of air piracy. Sonic probably knows about this because Sonic knows about flying. Callie Voltaire thinks he's in Florida. Paul says it was a movie too. Like a drama movie? Jimmy says, imagine if he was in the chat. The movie Without a Paddle in 2004 tells the story of friends going to search for the loot of D.B. Cooper. There's a movie called The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper, which came out in 1981. The bulk of the film fictionalizes Cooper's purported escape after he landed on the ground. Maurice Harper says Kid Rock mentioned D.B. Cooper in a song. Rick Hoppy says they found loose bills in the area where he jumped, indicating he didn't survive the jump. All right, interesting. Interesting about D.B. Cooper. I did not know this stuff. I very well might watch the documentary, although it's in 4 parts. We're going to open this package. Madison M is here. One Waste is here. One Waste says Mythbusters did a segment on D.B. Cooper. Megan says D.B. Cooper is a cult figure in the Northwest where I live. Hang on a second here. Our viewer, Sonic says, in the show News Radio, Mr. James was reportedly D.B. Cooper, but he ultimately paid Adam West to take the fall for him. Kangaroo Island thinks that D.B. Cooper was Richard Floyd McCoy, who did another hijacking. That's Kangaroo Island's theory. My vicarious life is here. Easy Street with Jen says, equally interesting is the Black Dahlia. I don't know that. The FBI says Black Dahlia was the murder of a Hollywood hopeful in LA that has never been solved. In 1947, a mother taking her child for a walk in LA stumbled upon a gruesome sight: the body of a young naked woman sliced clean in half at the waist. The body was just a few feet from the sidewalk and posed in such a way the mother reportedly thought it was a mannequin at first glance. Despite the extensive mutilation and cuts on the body, there was not a drop of blood at the scene, indicating the young woman had been killed elsewhere. The body was identified in just 56 minutes. The body was a 22-year-old Hollywood hopeful named Elizabeth Short, later dubbed the Black Dahlia by the press for her rumored penchant for sheer black clothes and for the Blue Dahlia movie out at the time. I understand that. It's the murder. Who killed her and why? It's a mystery. The murderer has never been found. That is what she looked like, but that's a mugshot of her earlier. That's the woman who was killed. Anyways, I have not... I know nothing about that. Oh, dahlia is a kind of plant. Probably pronouncing it wrong. U.S. Dahlia. Dahlia, not dahlia. Dahlia. Oh, this says here, that's dahlia. Either way, dahlia or dahlia. Anyway... Athletic says you guys should check out the Dearly Departed YouTube channel. All right, we were going to open the picture, open the. Oh, Dahlia is also an acceptable pronunciation. Dahlia, Dahlia, and Dahlia are all acceptable according to Wikipedia. Anyways, I didn't even know about this. Good, I'm increasing my knowledge of Americana, I guess. All right, let's open this one package. It's time for one package. Yeah, I did watch Stranger Things. I enjoyed the last season of it. The latest season of it. Rick Hoppy says there's lots of D.B. Cooper docs on YouTube. Our viewers have steered me towards a lot of good documentaries. AJ finished Stranger Things. All right, we're going to open this now. Stranger Things is a huge deal. Like, I think every young person watches Stranger Things. Like, every single one. Like, there's YouTube videos where, like, the cast of Stranger Things plays a little game. And it gets, like, 10 million views. Vogue asks the cast of Stranger Things to talk about their favorite ice cream sundae. And it gets like 12 million views. But it's a good show. I started watching because my nieces kept talking about it. My nieces kept talking about this show, The Summer I Turned Pretty. I guess a lot of young kids now like this show on Amazon Prime based on a book called The Summer I Turned Pretty. And, you know, I figured, well, my nieces like it and all these young kids watch it. I'll at least watch a little bit of it to see what's going on there. I started watching it last night. It's not bad. Sometimes these shows that kids watch, I try to watch and I can't do it. I could not watch the High School Musical, the show, the musical, or whatever it's called. I tried watching that. I couldn't watch it. I just couldn't watch it. This one though, it feels like a drama, that family drama that people of different ages could like. Pretty mature, it seems like. The Summer I Feel Pretty. No, the summer I became pretty. I think that's what it is. Not The Summer I Feel Pretty. But my nieces kept talking about it. Then there's this website I go to. I think it's called Pop Buzz, where it always talks about the things that the kids are into. And it talked about it. Nobody knows The Summer I Turned Pretty in our chat. Maybe your children listen to it. Hetty liked the last 2 episodes of Stranger Things. Yes, Hetty says it's based on the book by Jenny Han. Exactly. Sounds like Hetty's been watching it. Oh, Callie Voltaire watched it. Did you like it? I'm at least going to watch. I think it's 7 episodes. I think I'm at least going to make it to the first episode. The Summer I Turned Pretty. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Athletic says, I think my son watched it. Naya Falgo is here. Okay, we're going to open this. Shaft is watching The Boys on Amazon Prime. Haven't heard of it. So many shows. All right, I don't know what this is. This is very small. Callie Voltaire watched the whole thing. This is small and there's no note. Another thing, there's no note in here. There's no note in here. Who sent this to me? It seems like maybe it's like, it feels like it's something to use in the kitchen. It feels like something small and light to use in the kitchen. That's what it feels like. MJ says, I have seen The Summer I Turned Pretty. It was good. Cat Wilson liked Heartstopper. So many shows. So many shows. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Richard, people send me once in a while these anonymous packages. I don't really know. I don't know why they don't want to send a note, but people just do. All right, here we go. So it's something in a package. It's light. My guess is some kind of kitchen tool, but I don't know what somebody's sending me. Linda Belks is currently watching Apple TV's Blackbird. I also don't know about that show. Uh-oh, someone's going to get timed out. Someone's going to get timed out, I can tell. Mods are going to get them. I Hear Crickets is here. There you go. Sarah got them. All right, here we go. It is. Oh, it's from Rita. It's from Rita. She sent I never opened this one. It's another toilet paper extender. So maybe I'll need this downstairs. We never tried this one. You know, Rita mentioned she sent a couple of them. So we never tried this one. But we don't need this one right now because we solved the toilet paper crisis with that other one that I was sent. But maybe I'll use this downstairs. Yeah, this thing. Linda says, I was going to suggest using it downstairs. If you didn't see it, we saw that's that. Right now I have on this upstairs, I have this holder, which has solved the toilet paper crisis because it holds the toilet paper out from the wall. 12 days until the downstairs opens up. So I remember Rita had sent me a couple different ones, and this didn't do the job for me upstairs, but maybe I'll need it for the downstairs. So I'll hold on to it. Juice K is here. Derek Hansen has been lurking. Yeah, these extenders are for when you use like a big roll of toilet paper, like a mega roll, and you don't have enough space between the roll holder and the wall. So this actually allows you to move out the roll holder a little bit more from the wall. Allows bigger rolls to fit. Terravan extender. So thank you to Rita. She's not here tonight, but yeah, I remember we just never opened this one. We opened her other things. I'll post a link to this. Wow, this is not a cheap one. This is $10 and it has all these reviews. Guys, if you're looking for an extender, this one is like Amazon's choice. Look, Amazon's choice. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Amazon's choice. Oh no, it's Amazon choice for Terravan extender. Well, of course it's Amazon's choice for a Terravan extender. Oops, because it is the Terravan extender. But it does have 4,000 reviews. Some of these things are super cheap, are like $3. This one's $10. Fit your larger toilet paper rolls into your existing holder. No need to replace your matching bathroom fixtures just because double or triple rolls are all that's available. Shiny chrome. I think is it chrome or plastic? Maybe it's chrome colored. It's silver color. Anyways, maybe I'll need it for downstairs. See how it works? See, it actually, they have nice diagrams. It puts the roll further away from the wall. IMAZ TV is here. The new one, Leon, attaches to the wall via suction cup. If you want to see more about the new one, just go to, you can, we did a whole stream about it. We did a whole stream called Trying Out the Toilet Paper Roll Holder. Gordon Gott is here. So I thank Rita for sending that in. Thank you, Rita. I'm asked, sorry I'm late. It's getting late. It's almost 1 a.m. We started late. But it's getting late, folks. I don't think I'm going to open another package because I like to open the packages a little earlier to give more people a chance to see the package openings. I mean, we're now at 12:56 a.m. It's 12:56 a.m. Yesterday we went even later, I think. No, we didn't. I think yesterday we went till about 1. Callie Voltaire said late is good. One moment here. Athletics has to get up in 6 hours for work at 5 a.m. Pacific. Go to bed, Athletics. Go to bed. Yeah, we're going to be done soon here anyway, because it's getting so late. Easy Street with Jen says the freeze come out at night. But yeah, I think it might be time. I think it might be time tonight. It feels like we've reached the natural end of the stream. I try not to start as late as tonight. And my schedule got all screwed up today because the handyman was here for several hours this morning putting the overhead lights in. This is pretty good though. Remember, I have no special lighting. I'm using all just the normal lighting in my. I have an overhead lights, and a floor lamp. I have no special lighting going on for this. This is the normal lighting I would have on in the room, but thanks to the camera and the lens that many of you, including Callie Voltaire, got from me last year, it looks well lit. It looks like I have a lighting setup, I think. But it's just because the camera and the lens uses the natural light in the room. So there you go. Thank you, Easy Street with Jen. Yeah, so, but I don't have to have a big ring light in my face. Derek says, congrats on the lights and rice. Linda says, the colored lights are a real help. Well, those are the old colored lights, but yes, they are a real help. I agree with you. It's sad that the newer ones didn't work out, but what can you do? What can you do? All right, it's 1. We'll try to start earlier next time. Athletics says, have a good night, everyone. Talk to you in the next stream. This is what happens when you're a warehouse supervisor and you work from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Oh my gosh. Well, if we do a stream Saturday, Athletics is going to call and you'll get to meet Athletics in person. That'll be great. We're all on Zoom. Did you give them to your nieces? No, I returned the lights so Callie Voltaire could get her money back. That's what I did. Easy Street with Jen says, I'm loving the 15-watt Mel post. Did you get them? That's what I'm using here. So, hey, let me thank our moderators. Linda Belk, Sarah, and AJ. Thank you, Linda Belk, Sarah, and AJ for modding. Kat Wilson loves the late night streams. Yeah, we get a different crowd. It's like a different crowd. You know, like a bar will have a different crowd at different times of night. We have that here, depending on when I start. Tonight was late, though. Big thanks to our mods. Hey, guys, don't forget, you want to follow Lookner channel on Twitter. You don't want to miss the bonus content. You don't want to miss the bonus content. And thanks to all of our viewers, people like Nate Falgo, Marzell, Kat Wilson, MJ, Lesko, Brandon, One Waste, Gordon Gott, Kat Wilson, Callie Voltaire, Key says has to go scoop kitty litter, Athletics, Derek Hansen, Gordon Gott, Sonic, I hope you feel better, Sonic, Kangaroo Island TV, BZ, Barbara D, Prosy. Prosy says, I've been following on Twitter, but just today turned on the notifications. Excellent. E. Lee or Gary Eckert. Thanks so much for donating too. Special shout out to Peppy the Frog, Painting Services by Steve. What happened with Painting Services by Steve? they made a donation, and I guess they broke the rules or something. But then they were still around after that, right? They didn't like Painting Services by Steve didn't get like angry or something, did he? I don't know what happened. Callie Voltaire, thank you. Jake from State Farm and Callie Voltaire. Thank you. Very nice of you. Shaft was watching too. What happened with Painting Services by Steve? I forgot to ask the mods. No, he didn't. Okay. Mods say he was not angry. He was not angry. Good. That's all I care about. Okay. Sarah will send me the information. He gave 2 donations. There's only one that came up, though. Anyways, I thanked him for the donation. Jake from State Farm was here. Thanks, Jake, for watching. Yeah, yesterday he gave a couple donations, I remember. Very nice of him. All right, guys. Hey, look. If there's big news before I go to sleep, I will come on the air. If there's big news while I'm asleep and I get a call on the emergency line, then I will come on the air. Still has not happened yet. I've never gotten, since we've instituted the emergency alert system, I've never gotten a call waking me up. Joe's Crayons, thanks for watching. Beezy. How come this channel doesn't have membership? I just didn't want to do it on both channels. I think one is enough. People are so supportive with the YouTube memberships. I didn't want to make it so people had to get 2. I think doing the AFTV membership is enough. That's the way I see it. IMAS TV, thanks for watching. I could set up AFTV memberships on Facebook too, and I don't want to, just because I don't really have extra stuff I can give the people. They don't have like, it's not the same as YouTube, so maybe one day on Facebook, but not now. I think Lesko might be a fake user asking that question. That looks like a fake user. Pat W., thanks for watching. All right, guys, I'm wrapping this up. I'm going to hopefully not go to bed too late. Thanks for the recommendation about the D.B. Cooper documentary. That was interesting. Thanks for Rita for sending in the TP extender. Maybe we'll use it downstairs. Thank you, Nicole. From Canada, thank you, Nicole, for your apology earlier. And Rick Hoppy. Thank you so much, Rick, for watching. I hope Lynn Downey feels better. Oh no, I forgot about chapters. Oh no, I'd forgotten about it. MSU Kiwi just reminded me I have to do chapters now. I'd forgotten all about it. Oh, so sad. Now I'm all depressed. Bunny, thank you for watching. Eileen Novak, thanks for watching. Karen O, thanks for watching. Oh, I'd forgotten. Yeah, ruined my night, as Linda said it did. But look, it's a big part of the channel, the chapters. People like the chapters. I'll get to work on it. All right, guys. Hey, thanks so much for watching. More streams coming soon. That is it for now. Thank you for watching, and we will see you. And thank you again to our moderators, Sarah, AJ, and Linda Belk. We will see you guys very, very soon.